what that proposition is. It's an exchange between the two of them. So we're kind of, interested in as much theoretical research and finding out about things, knowing about them as propositions. But also working in alternative modes of practice and lots of making of stuff. So now we have a room. That will be quite good because we always had problems before because we were making a lot of things. And this is the current plan for going to Cuba. I think I planned that's week 6. So I had 4 quotes and 1,300 is the lowest I can get it. Highest was 1,600. But it's 8 days and 7 nights. And anything else, Andrew, about that?
How long are we supposed to talk for?
Not long. That's the way they put time. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, but hang on. This is a beauty parade, and after last year, I realised we didn't talk about ourselves. So just a quick overview of who we are. I'm Andrew Dawson. I'm an architect. I've been practicing for 25 years. I've practiced in 3 countries. I've worked on projects, as massive projects and small projects. Presently, I'm a practitioner in Oxford, and I've sort of done a circle, and I'm back with small projects, and possibly about to go into big projects again. I've worked on everything from strategic design, strategic definition plans, right up to finished buildings. I guess over the years I've followed a trajectory of standard practice, intermittent with studio teaching. I've done studio for 9 years at Brooks, and prior to that in Australia for 2-3 years. So we kind of know what we do. I mean, our studios are based around trying not to mould you into the studio, but moulding the studio around you. So we set up a construct, we feed into you ideas, and at the end of the day, we're learning from you, as Toby pointed out in his presentation. Your final year students, we spent a bit of time over the summer talking about the fact that your final year students, and it is about independent work. By now you'll start to understand what your presentation techniques are, what your interests are architecturally, socially, politically, economically, where you want to go with your career. You're starting to get an idea of that. That should all feed back into your studio. And as I said, we're more than, what we want to do is basically mould the studio around you. What about you, Joe? What have you done?
So before I became an academic 20 years ago, I realised, because somebody asked me what sort of work have I always done, I worked for 9 years essentially on social projects, so clearly I have some fetish in me. Hospitals, childcare things, community centres. The work's always been within that realm, and in original field, the work schools. There's a kind of real interest, and I think when we do work with clients who are more into just making money, we tend to select those clients around a kind of sense that there might be something ethical in what they're doing, so that there are balances and things. I still believe in architecture. I think it's quite interesting that lots of academics don't want to design buildings anymore. But I don't know, I think it's quite an important contribution to make. And I feel academically I can say something which can enhance the way you work, possibly, fingers crossed. Right, any questions, anyone? Andrew did the beauty pageant. I don't know how it went. We weren't in our bikinis. Any questions anyone like to ask?
We have to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, on to the next one. Thank you very much.